No be to charge me to court.
Right.
No be to charge me to court. This is actually a warning for anybody going into that property, as the details are contained at Encumbered Properties platform, for that person to be wary that at the moment the family is emphatic about it, that the property is not for sale. Before justice could catch up with them, they would have finished enjoying the fruit of their criminality.
Right.
These land grabbers, when eventually arrested, you won't see kobo in their account. And how do you recover the money? So it's always better to take proactive step, as this family has just taken, to enlist the property on this platform, warning the members of the public so that they will be aware that such a property is not for sale.
Hello, my dear friend. How are you doing today? Hope say they jolly, hope say they show life pepe. You know, get as you want to keep away never be before. Don't allow the troubles of the day to weigh you down. Good day and welcome to Encumbered Properties Red Alert. On this show, we bring you details of encumbered properties, disputed properties, and properties that are for any reason not available for sale. And today's alert is on an unencumbered property but not available for sale. I am Rex Chinedu Kuawonnu, your host. Now, talking about unencumbered properties but not available for sale, we have seen situations where people pretend to be the owners of the said property. They go out looking out for unsuspecting buyers to sell the same properties to. After paying for the properties, you will figure out that the properties sold to you never belonged to the people that sold them to you. And that will put you into a Lego battle. It's more like you using your money to go and buy trouble. We are trouble, they sleep. Shouldn't I say trouble, they sleep? Nyanga, they wake up. A very popular family in one of the biggest cities of Nigeria contacted Encumberedproperties.com to report about the marketing of their property without their consent. According to this popular family, some people, would I say land grabbers, unknown land grabbers, are going behind them to sell off their properties to unsuspecting victims. You might see an open space that has been unused for a long time, and all of a sudden you see someone selling the same property to you without your due diligence. You go and fall victim. Then after buying, developing, and possibly building on the land, 10 years, 5 years after, you see someone coming with a court case against same property because you did not do your due diligence very well. So please, my dear friend, this is one of the reasons you have to stay glued to our channel on YouTube. Follow us on our social media platforms to get real-time notifications on properties that are not available for sale, not just disputed properties. Even you watching us could enlist your property on our platform. If you have these feelings that somebody might go sell off your property behind without your consent, you could save the future of that your property and also save the unsuspecting buyer from losing his or her money. By doing what? By simply enlisting your properties on our platform. Visit our website, www.encumberedproperties.com. Enlist your properties there to keep them safe. By doing this, you are serving humanity your own way. You might want to know the property I'm talking about and which popular family in the country I am referring to. I am talking about the Kuawonnu family. The said property is located along Iyafin Road, Ajara-Salu in Badagry, local government area of Lagos State, Nigeria. Encumberedproperties.com therefore advises you to stay away from this property to avoid losing your money. Somebody might wake up tomorrow, come up to you and tell you to come and buy a property located in the same area. Just be rest assured that this property is not for sale. The Kuawonnu family has made it clear. The property is not for sale. Stay away from the property. Once again, I am talking about the property located along Iyafin Road, Ajara-Salu in Badagry local government area of Lagos State. For further inquiries, visit our website, www.encumberedproperties.com, where the survey plan and other details of this property have been enlisted. Please stay away from troubled properties. Remember, the safety of your real estate investment is our priority. It's about time for the question and answer session where we get to, hear from a legal practitioner the implications of, investing in properties enlisted on the platform. I mean unencumbered properties but not available for sale. Somebody who has not watched this video might go falling victim. So it is your social responsibility to share this video so you save lives. Please stay with us as I introduce our special guest for the day. Thank you so much for being there. In case you're joining us, you're watching Encumbered Properties Red Alert. On this show, we bring you details of encumbered properties, disputed properties, and properties that are for any reason not available for sale. And today's alarm is on an unencumbered property not available for sale. The reason the family raised this alarm is still unknown. We shall get to find out from our legal practitioner in the building, who will shed more light on this property. Please join me in make welcome Mr. Madueke Enwere, a very senior police officer, a property lawyer, and the founder in Encumberedproperties.com. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
My pleasure to have you once again. It's more like a family conversation these days. All right, let's get the show running already. There is this case of a family, a Kuawonnu family from the Badagry area of Lagos State. They reached out to the Encumberedproperties.com, to talk about their own property that is not disputed. However, the property is not available for sale. So I want to ask an innocent question. As a property lawyer and the founder in Encumberedproperties.com, if the property is not in dispute, what propelled the alarm? I know Igbo man says prevention is better than cure. Would you say the family is trying to prevent unsuspecting victims from buying into the property, or something prompted the alarm? Was there a threat or something? I would want to know.
Your statement contains two legs. It has the question and it also has the answer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Because in your question, you asked what propelled them to want to enlist their property on Encumberedproperties.com, knowing that Encumberedproperties.com is a platform where every property that for one reason or the other is not available for sale.
Exactly.
What the family is saying in essence is that the property is not for sale and they are enlisting it on Encumbered Properties platform in the interest of the public, because there are some pieces of information are available to them that some land grabber speculators are actually marketing behind them such a property. And as you rightly said, prevention is better than cure. On one hand, it prevents them from getting into legal battle with an unsuspecting buyer.
Right.
Getting there tomorrow, next tomorrow, and notice that an innocent buyer has bought. They say a stitch in time saves nine. So it is also in the interest of the buyer, innocent members of the public, that they get to know that the said owners of the property are not interested in selling. The enlistment on the platform will put the members of the public on notice so that they don't fall victim. And one other thing that comes to mind is this. Peradventure, the Kuawonnu family in Badagry, Lagos State, are actually, in disagreement with anybody over this property. That person watching this video now will get to know that, okay, so family is claiming ownership over that property.
Right.
The person will be able to take necessary steps to counter what the
Because I was going to ask, it could be that maybe one member of the family, had plans of selling off, and some of them heard about it and they want to take on this alarm to prevent, innocent buyers from buying from any of the family members, and tomorrow it turns into a legal battle. So
this is actually a warning. Either way, for anybody going into that property, as the details are contained at Encumbered Properties platform, for that person to be wary that at the moment, the family is emphatic about it that the property is not for sale. So that members of the public can be aware that this property is not available for sale, no matter who brings it across to you. So the advice actually is, if peradventure anybody brings it along your way, all you need to do is to trace the necessary family, ask relevant questions, and find out if they have actually, for any reason, changed their mind, contrary from what you are hearing from this video right now.
I want to ask another question. Why do people always take on this route, despite numerous advice from people in recent times? We've heard stories where somebody will encroach into another person's property and begin to sell off part of the property to unsuspecting buyers over and over again. What is the place of law in this case?
Our justice system is actually a bit slow. Not a bit slow, it's actually very, very slow. So most of them, what they do is this: before justice could catch up with them, they would have finished enjoying the fruit of their criminality.
Right. Leaving the unsuspecting victim to suffer
So
it.
they deliberately, most land grabbers deliberately go into this crime. And when they commit it, sometimes they will believe, okay, no be to charge me to court.
Right.
No be to charge me to court. And most of them, if you search their account before they will finally surrender to the police, if you search their account, you won't see kobo and you won't hold anything. Most land grabbers are just like that.
I just can't imagine the number of victims out there on the street. It's pretty unfortunate. I believe the judiciary can do better. When the people begin to lose confidence in the judicial system, the world turns around.
Well, I didn't just mention judicial system. When I talk about the criminal justice system, it doesn't involve the judiciary alone. It starts from the investigation. I'm talking of the police as an institution before charging to court.
Even district heads to have their own roles to play.
Yes, district heads as well. And you see how uncorrupt our system is. Most of them could buy their way through.
Right.
Most of them could buy their way through.
It's a porous system already.
Yes. Looking at what the justice system is, not always guaranteed. Even if you are guaranteed of getting justice, how long will it take for you to get the said justice? And as I've earlier said, most often these land grabbers, when eventually arrested, you won't see kobo in their account. And how do you recover the money? So it's always better to take proactive step, as this family has just taken, to enlist the property on this platform, warning the members of the public so that they will be aware that such a property is not for sale. They say a stitch in time saves 9, and prevention is better than cure.
Prevention is better than cure. So it's better you take that preventive measure today to avoid curing what you don't understand. And I know you love real estate investment so much. You want to buy from anybody. You will see them putting on suit and ties by the roadside, telling you this property belongs to their grandfather, my brother, my sister. Before you invest your money in that property, do due diligence. Make it easy for yourself by visiting our platforms. Follow us on Facebook at Encumbered Properties Limited, Instagram at Encumbered Properties Limited. Visit our website www.encumberedproperties.com. Follow us on our YouTube channel, subscribe, share the video to save lives. This way, you get real-time notifications on disputed properties and properties that are for any reason not available for sale. Please stay away from troubled properties. Till I come your way again, stay safe and stay out of trouble. I am Rex Chinedu Agwawike, thanking you for watching.